Hi fellows, this will be a very short video and it's all about which product you should use to mount your Crashbox onto the car. As you know, the Crashbox is bonded onto the aluminum chassis with a seal, a bonding seal. Lotus is recommending to use the down chemical products in their workshop manuals, more specifically the beta seal, and before you can actually mount it on there, you need to clean the surface first with beta wipe, and then you need to put some beta activator on it, and then you put some beta clean on it again, and then you put some beta seal on it, and then you can put the Crashbox on. Now, finding all these products from Down Chemicals is damn hard. I mean, I just couldn't find them. I found only the beta seal. That's the only thing I was able to find. Nothing else. And I've been looking for months, believe me. I went to a Lotus Expert, and he has a huge workshop filled up with Lotuses. I mean, I loved it when I walked in. And I started asking him, I said, you know, do you have beta seal for me? I need beta wipe, beta activator, beta seal. I need all those 4 products basically to put my Crashbox on. And he said, Steve, you don't need all this. All what you need is a car bond and the primer for that. And I have them sitting right here next to me, right? And that's a replacement product. And I said, like, well, you know, I want to make sure that this is the right stuff because I do not want to replace the Crashbox twice, you know, after everything is assembled again, and the Crashbox is bloody expensive. So I don't want to take no chances. He said, no, believe me, we're doing it. And he showed it to me in his workshop. They were doing one, and they had other cars where they've done it on before, and it's great stuff. In fact, the car bond 955DG from Sudal, and I'm not making a commercial for Sudal, is used in the automotive industry to glue in or bond windscreens into the frame. Based on polyurethane, and you're just going to need a primer, it's a black primer, and then the seal or the bonding product itself. So if you want to use these products, then you will need to clean up the aluminum part of the Lotus Elise all the way up to the aluminum. So if you do clean it, don't scratch the surface. If you use sanding paper, not lower than 600 grain-wise, and don't use a rotating sander. You really need to make sure this stays very intact. Once you've done that, you need to degrease it. And degreasing it, you don't have to buy expensive stuff for that. You can go to any pharmacy and get 99.9% isopropanol. It's about 10 bucks or 10 euros. And then once you've done that and it's all dried up and it's cleaned up, it's degreased, apply the primer on it. Let the primer dry. And then apply the car bond 955DG in beads on it, and then you can mount the Crashbox on it. I'll show you that in another video, but I just wanted to share that information with you because this is a great replacement product for the beta products from Down Chemicals because you can't get them. If you look around on a lot of the websites, you will notice that they may have the beta seal but not the rest. And that's a problem because you can't use another primer together with beta seal. I wouldn't trust it. Now anyhow, if you were able to get all the products from Down Chemicals, then you don't need to remove then all the old seal that was on the structure. You can leave 1 or 2 millimeters on it, but then you need to wipe it first, degrease it, and use the beta wipe or the beta cleaner. Then you apply the beta activator. You don't need the primer in this case unless you have rubbed through it, but you use the beta activator, which is reactivating the old beta seal, and then you put the beta seal on, and then you put the crash structure on. Well, I decided not to do that because I went for the alternative solution. I think it's a much easier solution, cleaner, and actually better because this is a much younger product. So if you have any experience with this, let me know. But I will use this because I've seen it in action, I've seen it being applied. Thank you for watching.